Myself Naveen Kumar Chaudhary. Today I want to discuss about the chapter 5, separation of substances, subject science, class 6, day 2. In the previous videos it was discussed by me that how the harmful substances is separated from a mixture. We separate our food grain, separate the stones and other things from our food grains, etc. Today I want to discuss about the method of separation. So first of all, we should first find out some of its properties that would be different from the remaining components of the mixture. Why it is needed? It is needed to separate the good things from the bad things. So now you know about the separation of solid substances from a mixture in different ways. You can see in this video, in this figure. Number one is the hand picking. Hand picking, when we buy food grains from the market, may contain undesirable components like small stones or that looks very different from the food grains. They have the different size and colors, so that can be spotted easily. Hand picking means to take out by hand. Hand picking is done by the human beings through the hands. It is a convenient method of separation. The size, shape or color of the unwanted substances is different from that of the useful one. The quantity of mixture is small and the unwanted substance is present in small quantities. Number 2, that is the threshing. Cereals like wheat and rice are sources of food for us. After the harvesting, the food crops need to be separated from the stalk. This is done by the process of threshing. The process of separating grains from the stalk by beating them on the ground or by the machine is called the threshing. It can be done in manual threshing and by the machine. In manual threshing, the farmers hold the pile of crops in his hand and hits it on a rock or any hard surface. During this process, the grains separate from the stalk. Number 2, it can be done by a machine. That machine is called the thresher. This machine is used for threshing large quantities of grains. If a large quantity of grains present for a farmer, they use the thresher to separate the food grains from the stalk. Number 3 is the windowing. This process is also used to separate grains from a mixture of grains like wheat or rice and husk. This is done by the method of windowing, which is based on the property that grains are heavier than husk. You can see in this figure a farmer separating husk from wheat grains by windowing. The method of separating heavier and lighter components of a mixture by wind or blowing air is called windowing. Number 4 is the sieving. When the components of a mixture are of different size, a sieve can be used to separate them. The size of it has the shallow vessel that has small holes. The size of the holes in the sieve depends on the size of the components to be separated. The method of separating the components of a mixture that are of different size by using a sieve is called the sieving. It can be done. You can see in this figure a sieve is used to separate stones and pebbles from sand. This method is used in some homes to separate wheat bran from flour. Using fine wheat flour is not considered a healthy practice nowadays because during sieving the useful roughage is lost from the flour. That's all.